Hello everyone, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and today we continue from stand Alpha 6 that we was parked from previously flight, and today we're gonna fly to Riga. And we going inside, we're gonna connect ground service units, ground power, yeah. We connect the GPU, we can open the door, and now we can actually you can see here it's our departure Ryanair 2599, and you can see we left I think half an hour or something like that. Yeah, exactly half an hour. Okay, so let's start. We request our first officer is BMGG 737 SOP1. Our first officer will do power up the aircraft and do the preparation.
Let's start setting up.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I don't know why he didn't arm straight away the lights. I will do it. Steady he put, that's good. Okay, so first of all we request fuel truck and afterboarding. So we're going to G6 menu. Actually, we can check the sim brief. You can see that we have 7 tons and 149 passengers. Here we go. So we start fueling. Very good. Fueling started, and soon we will start the boarding. Crew already inside. Yeah, so we will do the preparation of the cabin. As soon as security check will be completed, we start the boarding.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are you good to start boarding?
Yeah, so you can
Yes.
start boarding.
Thanks.
Do you want to board crew?
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Okay.
Okay, the passengers on the way, and we continue. We're planning departure of 7 left. We will go to Navigraph, unload the previously flight, import our flight from SimBrief.
TCAS test pass.
Okay, the artist is on frequency 123780.
Berlin landing with status information. Golf 1016, wind 245 degrees at 7
Hi,
knots.
here's the fuel
Visibility
slip.
clear. Sky
Thanks.
condition
Welcome.
clear.
Have a
Temperature
nice flight.
26, dew point 1, QNH 1017. Transition altitude 5000. Transition level. Flight level 60. Landing runway 25 left, 25 right. Departure runway 25 right. Advise you have information. Golf. Berlin landing with status
25 right.
information. Golf 1017, wind 245 degrees at 7 knots. Visibility clear. Sky condition clear. Temperature 26, dew point 1, QNH 1017.
Berlin
Yep.
clearance. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, gate Alpha 6. Request clearance to Riga with information. Golf. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, cleared to Riga via Zurich 1 Alpha. Departure, runway 25 right. Initial climb, flight level 120. Then is filed. Squawk 6546. Cleared to Riga via Jag 1 Alpha. Departure, runway 25 right. Initial climb, flight level 120. Then is filed. Squawk 6546. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, red badge correct. When ready, contact Berlin ground 129.5. 129.5, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
So for a reserve we have 3 tons. We planning a 6.7. Cruise 370. We already set it. Average wind 296. So let's prepare for briefing.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using D-rated thrust. Landing at flaps 5 takeoff, anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle. Observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake. Advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged, set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Flight directives are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Okay, perfect. We prepared everything, even our arrival.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal auto. Windows heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 154. Altimeter 1017.
Heading 154. Altimeter 1017. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levels.
Cutoff.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
No problem, have a safe flight.
Would you like the APU on?
Okay.
Starting the APU.
I would like to introduce you to to our safety procedures. Please make sure that your hand luggage doesn't block the aisles or exits while using the overhead
Okay,
lockers or the
so
area
in
associated with
5 minutes we are ready to start, so we are a little bit late for 3 minutes. It's okay, it's fine.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the GPU and air conditioning unit.
Roger. Disconnected the GPU and air.
Everything looks like working, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, all ports for electronic equipment and mobile phones. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Start our pre-flight safety briefing. We are now going to take you through our safety procedures and equipment. As this information is for your benefit,
Berlin ground, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, Guide Alpha 6, request pushback and start up.
card in your seat area shows
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, pushback and start up approved.
life jackets.
Pushback and start up approved. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
In an emergency landing.
Berlin ground, KLM 46 Whiskey, request taxi.
Having to use the escape slide.
KLM 46 Whiskey, taxi to holding point runway 25 right, via Victor 2, Victor Charlie, Foxtrot, Charlie, Lima 7.
Please now ensure that
Taxi to holding point runway 25 right, via Victor 2, Victor Charlie, Foxtrot, Charlie, line 7, KLM 46 Whiskey.
Before start checklist.
and adjusted like this.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
V2, 1, 4, 5, heading 2, 4, 5, altitude, flight level 1, 2, 0.
Takeoff speeds.
V1, 1, 3, 5, VR, 1, 3, 6, V2, 1, 4, 5.
CDU pre-flight.
Release parking brake.
Completed.
Rudder and air on trim.
Supplies fail.
Free and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Like this will appear
Completed.
automatically.
Anti-collision light. On. Before start checklist completed.
Commencing push. Will open your oxygen supply. All engines clear. Start engine.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Do make sure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else.
Start engine 2.
Start in engine 2.
Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. In the event of landing on water, remove the life jacket from its container and put it over your head.
Flight controls check complete.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Probe heat. On. Anti-ice. Off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Berlin ground, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, request taxi. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, taxi to holding point runway 25 right, via Foxtrot, Charlie, Lima 7. Taxi to holding point runway 25 right, via Foxtrot, Charlie, Lima 7, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Foxtrot Charlie. So almost all the way.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
6.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Link ground, Ryanair 3 uniform Mike, gate, Alpha 10, request pushback and start up. Ryanair 3 uniform Mike, pushback and start up approved. Pushback and start up approved, Ryanair 3 uniform Mike.
Okay, on the left is Lima
Link
7.
ground, Ryanair 3 uniform Mike, request taxi. Ryanair 3 uniform Mike, taxi to holding point runway 25 right, 5 Foxtrot, Charlie, Lima 7. Taxi to holding point runway 25 right via Foxtrot, Charlie, Lima 7, Ryanair 3 uniform Mike. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, contact Berlin Tower 118.8. 118.8, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Before takeoff procedure.
Okay, cabin crew, take your seats.
Berlin Tower,
Clear
Ryanair
the
33
approach.
Sierra Zulu, runway 25 right, ready for departure. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, hold position. Hold position, Ryanair 33
Ready to
Sierra
go.
Zulu.
We can see on our radar there is aircraft on the final.
Sierra Zulu, line up runway 25 right.
Line up runway 25 right, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, wind 215 degrees at 6 knots, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Berlin Tower,
Takeoff.
946 Whiskey, runway 25
Last
right,
descent.
ready for departure. KLM46 Whiskey, hold position. Hold position,
80
KLM
knots,
46
checked.
Whiskey.
V1. Rotate.
KLM46 Whiskey, line up runway 25 right.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Line up runway
Yeah.
25 right, KLM 46 Whiskey.
400 feet.
KLM46 Whiskey, wind 215 degrees at 6 knots, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff, KLM46 Whiskey.
Berlin Tower, Ryanair 3 uniform Mike, runway 25 right, ready for departure.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, contact Berlin approach 121.12.
121.12, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Ryanair 3 uniform Mike.
Berlin approach, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, Jag 1 Alpha, departure at 3,900, climbing flight level 120. Alpine 45 Papa Bravo, turn left heading 298. Left heading 298, Alpine 45 Papa Bravo.
Lufthansa uniform Alpha, established on localizer.
Ryanair 33 Sierra
Man
Zulu,
A,
radar
autopilot
contact,
on.
continue climb flight level 120. 20, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Flaps 1.
Speed check.
Lufthansa uniform Alpha, continue approach.
Continue approach, Lufthansa uniform Alpha.
Alpine
Flaps 1
45
set.
Papa Bravo, turn left heading 272.
Transition set standard.
Standard
Left
set.
heading
Passing
272,
flight level
Alpine 45 Papa
064.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, contact Bremen Center, 125.1.
Happy to release the cabin?
125.1, Ryanair 33
Yes,
Sierra
please.
Zulu.
Okay.
Okay, we soon will be approach top of our descent, and let's now prepare for arrival. So we'll be expecting RNP Zulu, runway 36 with transition Sidre, and our arrival is orbit to Tango. So this is our approach, RNAV approach. So deploying in category C, and we at 40 feet, so it will be 373 feet. The barrel I set already. Heading and course. Heading and course is 355 degree, and it's ILS frequency 114.0. Missed approach altitude is 2500, and the final approach is final altitude approach is 1100. Okay, so we put everything, all that data to our SOP1, and we will perform briefing.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. For an RNAV approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 1,100 feet. Decision altitude is 373 feet. Missed approach altitude is 2,500 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a remote stand. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Okay, now we can check our actually we go to descent forecast and request the winds.
Descend and maintain flight level 130. Descend and maintain flight level 130. Reserve Juliet Echo.
So at Riga we should have 3.5, and now we have 4.2. That's mean 4.2 minus 3.5, we have 0.7, and that's mean a landing weight will be 60 ton, and VREF speed will be 142 knots at flaps 30.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, expect over 2 Tango, arrival, Cedar by nav, Zulu, approach, runway 36, report when ready for descent. Expect over 2 Tango, arrival, Cedar by nav, Zulu, approach, runway 36, report when ready for descent, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
So they give us exactly what we was expecting. We using arrival ORV2 Tango, runway 36 Air Nav Zulu approach with transition SIDREM and the parking at gate 108.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, expect over 2 Tango, arrival, Cedar on Nav, Zulu, approach, runway 36, report when ready for descent. Expect over 2 Tango, arrival, Cedar on Nav, Zulu, approach, runway 36, report when ready for descent, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
And after Adaxa, we will be ready for our descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, we'll be starting our initial descent shortly. Again, thanks for flying with us today. We appreciate your business.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, contact Riga Center, 128.0.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 50 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake. Level 3. Landing data.
Inbound to Adaxa at flight level 370.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, radar contact. Maintain flight level 370.
Maintain flight level 370. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
VREF 142. Minimums 373 feet.
VREF 142. Minimums 373 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, ready for descent.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, descend and maintain flight level 140.
Descend and maintain flight level 140. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
And actually we can start our descent now, no problem at all.
If you have any last-minute purchases that you'd like to make before we close the duty-free bar,
1000 to level.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn right heading 118, continue descent 3000, QNH 1016. Right heading 118, continue descent 3000, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
As you can see, it's quite windy. I hope I manage good landing. Not sure at all. I would like to remind you that I'm using a real settings for the turbulence that was implemented with the last update. So it's now become more challenging, and actually I like it.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
1016 set.
1016 set. Approach checklist completed. Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Okay, the cabin was secure. We are ready for a landing, and we should go already for the flaps 1. It's on our 10 nautical miles. As you can see, quite windy, or like experience turbulence. QNH 1016. Did the mistake and I put 17.
1000 to level.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Ooh la 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 la.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn right heading 123. Right heading 123, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn right heading 129. Right heading 129, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn left heading 072. Left heading 072, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn left heading 065, continue descent 1800. Left heading 065, continue descent 1800, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn left heading 077.
Speed checked.
Left heading 077, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Flaps
Ryanair
5 set.
33 Sierra Zulu, turn right heading 082.
25.
Right heading
Radio
082,
altimeter
Ryanair
aligned.
33 Sierra Zulu.
Cabin crew, take your seats.
Oh my god, it's so unstable. Look at that. It's insane.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn left heading 076. Left heading 076, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn left heading 066. Left heading 066, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn left heading 029, continue descent 1100. Left heading 029, continue descent 1100, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, turn left heading 014. Left heading 014, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu. Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, clear RNAV Zulu, approach at 1100, runway 36, report established final track. Clear RNAV
Gear
Zulu,
down,
approach
flaps
at
50.
1100,
Speed
runway
check,
36,
gear
report
down.
established final track, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Flaps 15 set.
I think I fucked up, I don't know, T5. Okay, on the inside we take it.
Manual flight.
Autopilot
Ryanair
off.
33 Sierra Zulu, established on final track. Ryanair 33 Sierra
Final
Zulu,
approach
continue
fix. Height
approach.
check. Missed approach altitude not set.
Continue
1000
approach,
feet,
Ryanair 33
not
Sierra
stable.
Zulu.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30 set.
Landing checklist.
Landing
Ryanair
checklist.
33
Engine
Sierra
start
Zulu,
switches.
contact Riga Tower,
Continuous.
118.1. 118.1, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Riga
Flaps.
Tower, Ryanair 33 Sierra
Flaps
Zulu,
30,
final
green light.
36.
Landing checklist completed.
Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu, wind 33 degrees at 119,
500
clear to
feet.
land 36.
Cleared.
Cleared to
Approaching
land
minimum.
36, Ryanair 33 Sierra Zulu.
Continue.
Minimums.
Minimums.
Landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ryanair 330 Zulu, invoking contact ground 118.8.
Reversals normal.
Contact ground 118.8, Ryanair 330 Zulu.
Auto brake disarmed.
Manual braking.
60 knots.
Checked.
Okay, I think it was not bad. Let me check. Minus 260. Yeah, not bad. I wasn't sure at all. Here we are. It's stand 108.
Three minutes.
Oh, a little bit far. I mean, too close. Engines shut down.
Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross check.
Here we are. Welcome to Riga. Approach was I don't know how to say. It was really hard, and at when we managed was very challenging. So thank you for watching, and see you at another Ryanair flight.